Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.net for Wednesday, September 8th. Pretty interesting couple of sessions we've had today. Coming in after the Labor Day weekend, we had the overseas markets up rather nicely. Nikkei was up 2% Monday night. We also had the UK market up, and things were looking like we were going to have a very nice open yesterday. And then, out of the blue, one of those old stories that's been lingering around for weeks, the euro crisis all of a sudden became another crisis. Oh my God, Europe's in trouble again, out of the blue on some article, and that was posted in the Wall Street Journal and in Bloomberg, and for some reason took the euro down, popped the dollar, and took the Dow down 100 plus points. Reason for this news? Anyone's guess. In my opinion, it's just more currency market manipulation. Someone big who's got the money to buy the influence had a story floated, and there you have it. I postulated in the chat room yesterday that was kind of coincidental that we had the dollar pop on that yesterday, given Obama's tax cut speech that was coming today, and that we'd probably see the dollar sell off today and the market pop. And lo and behold, we had the market up 80 plus points, dollar sold off, and there you have it. It's more of the same. Those with the money buy the news and make the news, and we try to grab the morsels off the moves that occur because of that manipulation. Anyways, looking at the charts right now, here we're looking at the Dow 15-minute chart. We've got a kind of a flag formation here. Going to be really interesting to see how we react tomorrow. We've got the jobless claims number. Does anyone expect the jobless claims number not to suck tomorrow? I mean, it's pretty much known. Whether the market acts like it's known, well, we'll know shortly after the open tomorrow. If we're able to brush off that news, then we flip over to the daily chart. You can see a break of that 200-day moving average, 10,451, and we will see a retest of the August highs back there at 10,700. This is probably where we'd be looking for a double top, and then going into the end of September so that we can sell off into the November elections, and they can chant how the economy and the market sucks, and to throw the party in power out. So that's probably the game plan we're looking at right now. SMH very, very weak today. Even when the market was up 50 plus points, we had the SMH down. Intel, Texas Instruments down on downgrades. One thing I'll mention about this: analysts downgrade bottoms, they don't downgrade tops. So the fact that we're seeing every analyst under the sun come out and bash the semiconductor sector, bash these large cap, semi stocks like Intel, etc., what this tells me is we're closer to a bottom in these and in this sector than we are a top. Probably going to see a little bouncing around, in this $24 to $26 level, but take comfort in the fact that these analysts are downgrading these stocks, and that's all I'll say in that matter. Let's jump into some stock plays. EGHT, fantastic action on this one over the last few days. We had a big breakout on this stock late in the day today on very, very heavy volume. This is a 4-year breakout on the chart, and as I mentioned in the alert, if you've got some risk tolerance, consider jumping into the stock. $1.70, $1.60 stops, and our target is that 4-year high at $1.96. Very, very strong action on this one. Great multi-year breakout here. And one common theme in this market recently is stocks are running, and they're running over multiple days, which is something we have not seen for quite a few months. Very, very bullish. We had a monster win on HILL. No one wanted this stock a week or so ago when we were saying to pick this one up. 120, 115, and then that dip right before it ran down to 105. And look, there we go. 171 yesterday. Hit all our target objectives plus some. Fantastic winner for us. And this sign of setup here is what we're seeing on a lot of charts right now, and that's why we've jumped into a bunch of similar setups. BGP, new trading alert today. Borders Group, the book company, very nice bottomed out chart here. Breakout confirmation will be a move over $1.15, the 20-day exponential. A lot of possible news events coming on this one. Ideal target, I mean, what we'd like to see really, really soon is a move to the 50-day moving average, 128. So 128 160, 140, 160 are our target objectives in this one. We will get a positive MACD cross in this one tomorrow. Probably get an ADX cross as well. And we've got stochastics in the basement nicely oversold. Stops $1 on this one. So we've got 8% downside and 28 to 50% upside near term in a market that has been rewarding chart setups like this. FLWS 1-800 Flowers decimated since its earnings report last month. Bottom in place here. Really similar to some of the other setups we've seen recently. RSI coming out of the basement. We will get a positive MACD cross. If not tomorrow, then Friday. Stochastics also nicely oversold on target objectives here. Bounce to the 20-day exponential 182, and then above that a move back to 2. Stops $1.55 on this one, but a very, very nice chart setup, and we've had volume start to come into this one over the last couple of days after this consolidation on the sell-off. REVU, Princeton Review, back to school play, bottomed out chart. As I mentioned in the alert, this is a stock that loves to run the first 2 to 3 weeks in September. Target is a move to the 50-day moving average, so 220 and then 240 plus. RSI breaking 50, positive MACD cross, and stochastics looking very, very nice here. Low volume play, so playing this one, play small, but we're looking for 10 to 25% upside, so even a small position here will add up. With stops now on this one, if you were to play stops, you could look at the 8-day moving average, $1.97 on this one, and add it on dips to $2. CRIS, biotech stock, hammered a month ago on some news with one of its drugs. They're at a conference next week. We're probably going to start to see some of these biotechs move into the Rodman conference next week. Breakout here is a move over 135. That's the 20-day exponential. We're looking for a move to the 50-day. That's at 147. RSI uptaking. MACD looks good. Stochastics nicely moving nicely up in a nice little uptrend here. And, bottom looks to be in on this one. Nice biotech bouncer play that could give us a very nice gain over the next couple of sessions. Quick mention on OPXT. This is the last of that group of tech stocks that I had us jump into about 2 weeks ago. The other ones in that were NENG, HILLEGHT. This is the last of them that has yet to break out. Breakout is the 20-day exponential 148, but I would be looking to add this one through 150, and we'd be looking for a move to 162 to 180 plus. These guys have a lot of momentum coming up in October. We've got Cisco launching their new high-speed router. Don't forget about that, the one that they hyped earlier in the year. That hits the markets next month. So we've got, and this is what these guys specialize in. So we've got a lot of news flow possibly coming for this stock and its sector in the next couple of weeks. And, another stock beaten down in August that's ripe for a big bounce here in the near term. So that's pretty much it for the video. Going into tomorrow, actually, quick mention on one other stock here. Let me pull it. DEJ, small cap oil play. This is a company that likes to release press releases the 8th through the 10th of every month since they, started upping their drilling at one of their platforms. So we're about that time. Charts nicely oversold. RSI is about to break 50. Positive MACD cross coming. Stochastics in the basement. Could be one just to stick on your radars here for a pop back to the 37 to 40 cent area. And then a quick mention on a couple of our other recent plays. DDSS really has done nothing since our trade alert on Friday. If you want to, you could, look to get out flat and add a break of $1 or just sit, and keep the stops at 89 cents right now. Positive MACD cross today. So if this one's going to go, it should pop tomorrow. So keep a pretty close eye on that one tomorrow. So that's it for the video. Going into tomorrow, looking like we might have a very nice day in EGHT. Love the setup on BGP. And then CRIS should have some nice follow through. So that's it. I will see you guys in the chat room. Good night.